All right, Kenman here, and today is only the beginning of several new selections from this company. I say that like I haven't unboxed any from them for a while, but that is not true. I almost feel like a fanboy lately, but you know, if you continue to make excellent knives, I'm gonna see the other ones that you make. Here we are. Anyway, they have also had several sales lately, so you just can't go wrong. Before we start, I'm not sponsored by anyone, and I purchase everything at retail price and on sale price. I do these because I love discussing knives and sharing videos and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. Okie dokie. Tearing in. Oh, a secondary reveal. Box on the floor. If you haven't yet, go to Instagram. If you're on Instagram, KDK in 4K, KDKIN 4K. KDK in 4K, I put all my high quality photos up over there. Been having some fun interacting. Go check it out if you are interested. Okay, what company is it I've been talking about? It's, everybody recognize the shape? Of course you do. Kizer. Bag on the floor. Yeah, I've been opening several Kizers lately if you've been watching. And I have several more coming. Let me tell you what, they've been good to me. Like I said, it's kind of on me to make choices, and they've been making some cool stuff, and I've been happy with their action and everything about them. So, you know, keep going, right? All right, same old Kizer packaging. The quick, you know, get the cloth, the info card. We're past all that at this point in time. Ooh, another small one. Dan, you like big knives. We are on the small train knife game. Something like that. Sure. I don't know. Yeah. So Kizer always gives you some extra screws when you buy knives. So I've got a bunch of these little bags labeled with the knife. It's pretty cool just in case you do strip some out or you just need some extras. It's a nice little addition. And there it is. Oh, excellent. Okay. Mini bag on the floor. This was part of their flash sale. They had like this couple 50% off sales I was posting. And long story short, when I went on their Amazon page, this was already at half price. And so I thought since they already kind of hit it, I would grab it quick off of there just in case it was one of the more popular ones when the flash sale actually started on the website. So I did order something from the flash sale as well, which will be coming soon. But anyway, here we are. This is the Kizer October Mini. Another Mini. Wow, this one's interesting. Okay, so what do we got? We have a 154 cm blade, this little chonker blade. Got this micarta handle with a my brain just shut off. Frag pattern. Look at it, see how it's already getting darker by just me just going like this with it. I've got kind of a more white. Some of the photos and stuff, it looked like it was fairly black, like it was really a lot more just like that. With this white, I could almost consider maybe doing a dye project with that because I could maybe use a lighter color and then get that, instead of being white, to kind of fade into a shade of another color. Something to think about. Yeah, but that micarta with that frag pattern is cool. I like that. Or I could just keep doing this and get the natural little weathered look. Boom. So that flipper tab, it's a liner lock right there. Easy access. Seems like it drops down. So it looks like the liner lock, the flipper tab is the only means of deployment. You can't, oh, maybe you can. I did it. So just by putting hard pressure right there, I made it work. So you can flick this out, which is, that's great. Of course, the flipper tab. It's a really cool flipper tab. Let's take a look at that. Does not protrude out. Doesn't usually, a lot of times they're sticking out like this. This is kind of more just kind of a up, kind of a little notch right there. Doesn't really stick out very much. But when you get in there, woo, there it goes. Flips it out. Let's see if we can fail it. I'm going to push as light as I possibly can here. Yeah, and the detent is pretty strong. Strong enough that you are going to pretty much probably open it every time. Not bad. If I push hard enough, yep, I can do that, but I was actually putting a lot of pressure against the blade. But because of that, you can put that pressure against it and then just give it a little flick. Ha ha! Oh, smiles. That's super cool. Oh, the things that make me happy. Good times, good times. Okay, so it's got an aligner lock. You can see it's got a nice access, a little bit heavier cut out on this side, so it's real easy to get in there to that. And it's got that not super drop shut, but Kizer generally, you know, look at that, couple little shakes and it comes down. So like if you give it one good shake, you can get that to drop pretty nice. I bet you breaking this in and getting a little oil on that, it's probably going to be even better, like all the Kizers before it that I have got. I quite enjoy them. Okay, so there are a lot of little jumps on there, a huge stack of them, and then it cuts down into this almost, I don't know, you want to call that like a, am I coming out of focus? I'm sorry. Little harpoon, kind of a tip, kind of scoops in right there, but you get that index finger on there. Ooh, you can push it down into that little groove and make some cuts. That tip is in a nice spot. And then we have the normal handle. It's kind of a 3-finger handle, but there is this choke up spot up to there where now I have a full 4-finger grip. Handle sticking out the back. Ooh, that feels nice. Oh, and look at the way the thumb. Boom. You need to tear through some cardboard. This is excellent. Okay, this is fun. Especially, I had to practice it. But yeah, I was going to say, considering this could be something where the way the space is on here, look at how huge that space is. You could almost drill a little flicking hole right there. But maybe you don't even need to. Comment below. Would that be a candidate to consider maybe drilling a little flicking hole, or would it be too small? You could probably get a nice little nub that I could get my, but do I need it? We're going on about a feature that the knife doesn't have that I'm making. I don't know, that's good. I'm having a good time. You know me, I like to customize stuff. I may consider doing a dye on this since it is light enough that it would take like, but it is going to be darker. Like if I were to try to do red, it's going to end up more brown for sure. But that could be interesting. You never know. Or like a green. So the action on this is nice, just like Kizers have been. I'm digging it. Ooh, did you hear that though? Maybe I have to shake it down. Listen. Yeah. I wonder if that's just needs a little oil maybe. I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but when it comes down, it's like a kind of a, can almost feel like the washers or the something just riding, just making that little bit of a sound. That little flipper tab though is neat. I like the design of that and the way that they did the cutout in the handle right there so that it kind of lets it sit in there, but it doesn't really protrude very much. Let's do some more, a nice little close-up shot. So I didn't say the pocket clip can be swapped to the other side for the lefties, which is great. This might be one of the new 5th pocket carries. I've been testing out a lot of these smaller ones. We'll do a little comparison in a minute here. Wow, look at how close in I can get, and it's so small. That texture and within the texture of the frag pattern is cool. I love the shape of the blade. Oh, this feels nice. I dig it. What does everyone think? Does anybody have one of these? Did anyone order one from the sale? They had, it was this one and then the green one with the like the satin blade, or the that was one of the options, but I believe it was like $37, or I don't know, it was half price. Can't beat it. Okay, so blade is solid. Look at all those jimps. Those are nice. I like it. Solid blade, feels good. There's a little bit of pull right there, which is fine. Centering. Blade looks nice and centered, how it should. Excellent. Like I said, the detent has got a nice boom, pulls it in right at the end there. And those jimps are great. This knife feels good. I like the way micarta feels. The frag pattern, you can feel it in that texture. It feels just really nice. It's good in the hand. I dig it. All right, so let's get in close. Boom. And get out the old ruler. Oh, look at you. Just over 6. We got about 6 1/8 from tip to tip. The blade is 2.5, a little more than 2.5 to the middle of the handle, with a 2 1/4 cutting surface with just a slight little belly to it. And 3 3/4 for the handle, with about a 1/2 inch thickness that direction. Looks like it's, oh, I was going to say it looks separated right there, but it's separated. Of course it is because the lock goes in. Just seemed, you know what I mean? Like I thought I was looking like right there where it was like wasn't glued down properly, but yeah, that's just me being an idiot, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Let's go. Where are you? Right there. I always compare everything with the old CJRB Pyrite. It's a little, more of a mid to closer to full size knife, but it's common knife, awesome knife. Everyone kind of knows about the Pyrite. So it's got a good 1/2 inch or more on both the front and the back. Cutting surface is a good 1/2 inch larger, or the Pyrite is larger, which is obviously, since this is more of a smaller knife. We've got the mini Pyrite. So the mini Pyrite's about the same, but on the smaller side of it. Okay, where are my Kizers? One of the more recent ones I got was this mini sheepdog. This was also on one of their flash sales a couple of weeks ago. Really, really cool. I'm quite happy with this button lock. It's got a great sound. Awesome action, thumbs out easy, flicks out easy. It's got a really good feel to it. This one, almost, if that like forward choil spot was just a little bit bigger, that would be great. And maybe some of those jimps like are on there. But this is a cool knife. Size-wise, they are almost the same. I'm gonna zoom in. Cutting surface is a little bit longer on the mini sheepdog, but the handles are pretty much, this is really about the same size knife. The other Kizer I got recently was the Urban Bowie. This little thing is cool too, huh? Great action, flicks out nice, drops, sweet looking blade, great little feel on it. This one had that choke up spot, would be cool as well. This one is actually a little bit smaller. We're looking at 1/4 inch or so. Yeah, 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit more on both the handle and the blade. So that Urban Bowie is a little bit smaller, closer to like the mini Pyrite kind of size. Yeah, you know what? I dig it. I dig it. So, did I say, yeah, this is the October mini. Oops. Which means that there should be a regular October, which I am not aware of. I have not held. But yeah, regular size October. This is cool. I like the feel of it. I like everything about it. Even the small size, because that choke up spot right there feels good. Ooh, that action, that hold right there, just really nice in my hand. Excellent. But what was I saying? Yeah, so if this is the mini, that would be a larger version. I definitely am going to look in and consider maybe getting the larger version as well, because this is cool. I like it. I've been forgetting to get out the scale to get the old weights. Let's zoom in here. So, yeah, 3.08. 3.08, 3.09 about. So the urban buoy is a little bit smaller, but also a little bit lighter. And this is a little bit heavier, the sheepdog, but it feels a little bit, the sheepdog actually feels heavier, just almost a little beefier or whatever, but 3.21. Normal pyrite, just for that boom, 3.67. So for a smaller, shorter knife, 0.6 lighter, but it's got a little bit of weight to it. It doesn't feel super light, which I prefer. I like a little bit heavier. You can actually feel versus the super light, like bug out. I'd rather have it be a little bit heavier. It just feels better in my hand personally. Everybody's got their own taste, which is cool. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna have several more unboxings, a couple more from Kizer coming up, more dye projects. If comment below, would you consider dyeing this? If so, what color? More laser marking stuff. I'm going to be going live and try to do that on more of a regular basis. Comment below what nights are best for you. I kind of made a poll about it. I'm leaning more on Thursday nights, maybe over the weekends and stuff. But we'll see. Try to get into that pretty soon. And just having some fun and continue going. If you like these Kizers, you want to see some more, I definitely have some more and some other stuff as well. But that's going to be it for today. If you enjoy what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more. It helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Just started getting memberships and stuff going on YouTube as well, so if you're interested in supporting that way, you feel free to check it out. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.